That heifer right there just don't even care.
Save yourself now.
Action.
Hey, yo.
Let me get this straightened up right here. There. The dogs come in a few minutes ago. The peaceful protesters have knocked everything to a side and this and that. So
They're just too big to be peaceful protesters anymore.
yeah. So everybody's in puppy prison till the show's over. But hope
Jimmy wanted to just come say hey there.
well, they're being too rough right now. But hope everybody's having a fine Sunday evening. Been quite nice down here in South Alabama, I'll say that. We've had some spring-like weather. The bees have shown up and flying down here.
I was hit the wrong button.
All right. She's hitting the wrong buttons, y'all. So if she put the question mark on her.
Just jumping everywhere. And that's aggravating.
She get fired up.
I am.
Let me run through here how the folks got past while you smashing buttons and this and that.
Well, I'm trying to say hey to people, but like a whole bunch of them just jumped in really quick.
Well, we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, we do.
Mr. Randy, it's good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Is he in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. Got a message from him, y'all. If you'll put Mr. Randy on your prayer list, he's feeling under the weather. Done got a case of the flu. So y'all add him to your prayer list and this and that. And there's a lot of that mess going on around here. Flu and the RSV, this and that. But I pray you get feeling better soon, Captain. Any of y'all out there ailing right now because of flu, cold, whatever going around. But hallelujah be for him. Pastor Larry, Miss Jan, Miss Leona, good to see you. Gary, it's good to see you, Captain. Clay, Mr. Mike Taneway, Mr. Russell Amon, good to see you. Who else?
My friends are in here tonight.
Are they?
Kaylee's in here, and Miss Leona, and Sarah just came in, and Danae's in here.
Well, all the good ladies are in the house.
People here tonight. There's Mr. Dan.
Let's see who else. James. No, I don't want to put nobody in timeout.
That's what I was afraid I did, but I deleted my own comment on accident.
I was trying to scroll up, got James Dolan. I was about to put him in timeout. But good to see you, James. Philip's in the house. Good to see you, man. Careful if you're on the highway. Yeah, there we go. Carl and his bunch. Collector Rick. Jack and Danae. We went way on up there. Good grief. Sarah.
I'm being Miss Buttons tonight.
You can take the load off me for one time.
Give you a break.
Yeah, I need a break on the button smashing. Let's see there. Brian and Jen. Mr. Bill Lee. Oh,
I know, I hadn't talked to Lee in so long.
did I miss Keith's building?
You probably did. Even though we had some excellent honey butter again.
I sure
yesterday.
did. I went right over him and Mr. Dan Weaver there. But yeah, Mr. Dan, good to
Well, it's
see
a
you.
good thing I told him, hey.
Keith up there in that fine country.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know a lot of y'all was locked down with the snow and this and that.
Yeah, Mike Tanger was saying they got an ice warning.
Mm.
And we're sitting here with all the windows and doors open because it's 75 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I know there's a lot of y'all right now, Indiana, this and that. Y'all catching a little bit bad weather up there right now. So
Yes, Sarah, is that anywhere around you?
so,
I didn't even hear what part of Indiana it was. I know you had him drooling, Lee.
man,
That looked really, really good.
let's see if it'll show it on the deal here. I may not be able to get I hope it'll work out. But old Lee, talking to him, trying to get through some technical difficulties on something. But
there's never any shortage of those.
that man got a pot of chili going on at the house.
It looks good. Made me
Good,
hungry.
good. Pardon me. But let's see. Sarah says, yeah, it's about to start storming.
Oh.
So y'all hunker down a few minutes. Hopefully it'll be on out of there. But yeah, we're going to move on in here.
Man.
Or it's going to move on in here on us in the morning sometime. Then.
Yeah. Miss Jan just texted me. I can't text you back, Miss Jan. I just read it on my watch, but we're streaming on my phone. But she said Miss Leona's on the prayer list, but she said say a special prayer for Mama. They had to carry her to the hospital Christmas Eve night, and she had RSV and bronchitis.
Oh, yeah.
That's miserable.
Yeah, Lord. One of our church deacons is getting over that RSV, and that feller, God love him, he sounded rough. Yeah, I know that. But Miss Leona, we praying for you too, ma'am.
Yes,
like I say,
we are.
Anybody else out there ailing right now with these colds and this and that, it's just that time of year, unfortunately. Now, if y'all go check out, it's not where I'm not a doctor, and it's not a cure all by no means, but I just say it helps me with my cystic fibrosis. But y'all go check out the spice tea that Hannah does each year, and
Oh yeah,
it will build your immune system naturally. And thank the Lord for several years, I nor her have gotten bad sick. Now we've had old runny nose, this and that, but as far as any flus and so on, thank the Lord, nothing yet.
But we also have a hard and fast rule: if you're not allowed to come around until 3 days symptom free.
Yeah, that's the rule around here. 3 days. We love you, but don't come over. See, Sarah said Sarah Burt.
7 degrees this morning.
Who's waking up to that?
Sarah Burt.
Good grief.
Getting rain tonight.
Some of y'all gonna be working on a blizzard too.
Philip said 82 was their high today. It's 50 now, and it'll be 35 by morning.
Yep.
Lee said his was 82 today. It'll be 27 Tuesday.
Yeah, we're supposed to get, I think.
It's supposed to get nasty cold again here too.
24, 25 for
still ain't gonna snow.
A night or two, then it'll be right back up to 60s, 70s, and 80s again.
Well, it's supposed to be like low 60s as the highest for like a week. And then warm up again.
All the plant life is confused
around
here. It don't know whether to flower or wait or what.
The lily of the valleys are popping up, about to bloom. They'll be froze off though. But my Mardi Gras plant was blooming. The mums are putting out new sprouts. The roses are putting out new sprouts. Well, something else come up.
The Carolina jasmine is blooming. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on.
Mr. Randy. Let me see if I can find the email. Didn't I email somebody that recipe?
I think we sent it to Lee. You should be able to copy Lee's text that I sent to him not long ago and send it to him.
You texted him the recipe.
I think I texted Lee the recipe. Y'all bear with us 1 second.
What Mr. Randy just asked.
I sent it to somebody not long ago. But yeah, but you talk about the bees flying, buddy. They finally found the okay.
Miss Jam also took
All right.
it.
We'll get y'all anybody with if y'all want that.
Here's
You can go on and watch the video on it. It's on back a year or two, but it's like Hannah's Holiday Spice Tea or something like that. The only thing you need to change on it, and this is what we've done to it, the only thing is just 1 cup of sugar to the cinnamon and cloves while it's simmering.
yeah.
And then
And then add 2 cups of honey.
at the very, very end, don't
But
put your
we
honey
say
in.
in the video too, if you're doing honey, do it at the end.
But her changing the regular sugar to the honey,
It's really, really
yeah, it's just much better. And especially if you like Mr. Donnie, everybody know the diabetic we have for the honey tasting, but it's even more helpful on him with him drinking it with
okay.
the
Pastor
honey.
Larry, message it to your phone. I'm gonna miss.
I tell you, might be able to find the link. If I can find that link.
It went too. I sent it because it was in the message you sent me.
Oh, okay. There we go. I was going to put it in the chat. What
I think
Lee's
Lee
got it.
just beat you to it.
Thank you, Lee. Appreciate you, man.
Lee always beats us to it.
But yeah, if there's anybody wanting it, good. I sat down, I looked up what the cloves are, as far as health wise, why they're good. Then I looked at the cinnamon, then I looked at the pineapple juice, and I looked at the orange juice, the lemon juice, and the teas, and everything has a good component as far as building your immune system and reducing mucus in your lungs, especially the pineapple juice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one thing I have to be really careful on with my lungs and the CF is to make sure I don't get built up and sick. So that's why she continuously has a pot of that stuff out for me during cold and flu season, and I drink it up.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about one of these good cold mornings, if y'all actually make some, it will warm your body up better than any cup of coffee will.
It honestly does. Better than hot chocolate too.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
Mr. Randy got it.
Jack and Danae, y'all do it that way. Just add the honey to it. Or like Hannah was telling Mr. Donnie, if you don't want to put any sugars or honey in the mix, take your coffee cup and put your little honey in there. And
I told him try to find sugar-free juice because that's really the only sugar in there. If you don't add sugar to it, is in the pineapple and orange juice. Now I don't know if you can get real juice that's sugar-free. I'm really not sure, but maybe that. But I told him just make it with no sugar or honey in the whole pot. That way you're not sweetening that much, and then just as you microwave a cup every day or whenever you go to drink it. When you pull it out of the microwave and it's hot, just stir you in a spoonful of honey in each cup. And you won't have to put so much in it trying to sweeten the whole pot.
Which I drink on it all day, especially in the morning. It's much, much better heated up, but it's still good when it's cool or cold too.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your liking is on that. But I mean, I guess if you want to,
I like it better hot. You should heat it up.
yeah.
You really should heat it up.
But I say drink you probably 2 coffee cups in the morning and 2 good coffee cups in the evening time, and hey, you'll be rocking on. Like I said.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, DC.
What's going on there?
He's not gonna make it naughty after all.
What's up, brother?
He didn't think his mom's ready to be alone.
Well, understand that, bud. Understand that.
That's sweet of you to stay there for her, though.
Yep. Uh, I would say, Grayson, good to see you, buddy, bro. Appreciate you dropping by, man. Let me get back into some of these comments. Are you going to do the prayer list and then we'll get into?
We get to
I done got off on spiced tea. Want milk up for that mess now?
I gotta buy pineapple juice. We'll get that tomorrow. Alright, we got Mr. Mark and Miss Crystal, Mr. Pat, Miss Dan, Mike Tangway and his family, DC's mama, Philip's mama, his friends BJ and his wife, our favorite Miss Leona, Steve Amos's father-in-law, PJ Hanley, Sarah and her family, Mr. Randy's mother-in-law, Miss Janae Wood, Kenneth and Chris Wilkinson, Redfish, his wife, Miss Janet, Kenneth Allen, Keith Larimore's wife, Miss Brenda, Rodney Middleton, Dan Garrison's daughter, Miss Jolynn, Clay Bunner's grandbabies, Keith Larimore's cousin, Mr. Russell Amon's wife, Miss Brenda, Lee's mama, Miss Brenda Johnson, Barnhill and his family, David Hoskins' little granddaughter Emma, Greg Dunn, 33 Mile Phil's mama, Mr. Russell Cookman's granddaughter, Tim's brother Jamie, Mr. Dan Weaver and his church, Shaw Wee, Jen's dad, Gary Stewart, Michelle Gurley, Lee's wife, Miss Renee, Castle High's Brian and his family, Blaine's great nephew, Dennis Sherrill, Miss Pam at Tampa's Creek, Mr. Dan's nephew, the Terry Harris family, Miss Kathy Baker's great niece Haley, the Murray family, Lee's cousin Stephanie, DC's friend Bree, Mike Tangway's brothers-in-law. He said they were both home from the hospital and doing good earlier in the chat. So praise the Lord for that. All of our nation's service members, Shauna and her family, James Knoll, and Mr. Randy. And I said Miss Leona's name, but the special prayer for her feeling so cruddy too.
Absolutely. Lord knows, if everybody gets back on their feet pretty quick, get to feeling better.
Yes. Grayson's not going either. There's a lot of people gonna miss it this year. Well, there's Joey.
It's me again, Joey. How many emails did you get last night, Joey? After what? Trying not to get them women worked up.
I'm so tired, I don't even remember what he said.
He was talking about working in that dairy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All the women in there.
Yeah. Who else was it? Yeah, Russell Cookman got in here. I mixed over Tom and Melissa.
I had already told them, hey.
Oh, did you?
And Merry Christmas.
Oh, my bad.
You late to the game.
Well, I typed it to y'all again, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the girls are wide open around here right now. I know they're going to shut it down, though. Tomorrow, for sure. Yeah, let me put this link in. Anybody want to come? Y'all want to jowl this and that? Now I'll tell you what's happening around here. And
yeah, because Hannah's going to be up and down a lot. So somebody should have pity on Button and come in and talk to her.
I probably have pity every time I turn this on again.
What train wreck do we have in store for tonight?
Well, these folks way down there in the south, Gifford.
Hey, it's okay. I'm still floating on cloud nine because we had the most peaceful little Christmas.
The New Year celebration. But tell them about
Yeah.
Christmas, and I'll get the New Year. Yeah.
No, I was just saying we just had a really peaceful little Christmas together for our 10th Merry Christmas this year. Oh, good deal. Larimore, I'm glad to hear that. Where'd what go? It's all the way in the back behind the plate. Up there. I hit it. You can move the foot.
I gotta get a lot.
Oh my word. Keith Larimore said his Miss Brenda is doing much better and we can take her off the list, but add his mama. So you need to hurry up and come talk to people. Because I can, well, I'll go find where I hit it. Okay, take Miss Brenda off. Did you find it?
No, I didn't find
No,
it.
you
Did you hit
didn't
it to me?
find it.
Well, she put it where it's supposed to be. Fellas, y'all know how that is. It ain't never where you put it, so you'll know where it's at. Y'all put things up nice and neat and in order, and I do not understand that for the life of me whenever you could just set it down somewhere and know where it's at.
You feel better now?
I got it off my chest.
Do you?
It's my last one of 2025.
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
2026 will be next year be a new year to start in. So
Alright, Keith, I added your mama.
see, there's a man speaking up in the crowd.
What?
Tom, I
Huh.
tell you, buddy.
Yeah.
See, he tries to just set it down right there where he knows where it's at. And I imagine Melissa comes along.
I
puts it up.
thought you meant the comment that said, "Hey, Hannah, did Tim get you that dishwasher for Christmas? The one he's still crawfishing on?"
Look,
I mean, your butt's got to be raw by now.
I don't know if y'all seen it, but old Joey Rawls hit us up.
Tim gonna wake up with a black. All right.
Hit us up on the Book of Faces on an excellent install of that dishwasher.
Yeah, he did.
So I needed those plans. I got people helping me out that you don't know about, and they're sending me great plans of what to do and how to keep things nice and neat.
Mm.
But yeah, see, it ain't back here, is it? Nope. She done hit it from herself.
I didn't hide it from myself. I hid it from you.
Where are we at here?
Maybe I just didn't want to tell you all the
Oh, I'm just shining this in her y'all's eyes now.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I was trying to show them what I was doing to you by accident, and there we are.
It's a camera,
Yeah.
dear. Good, great.
But Lee, we forgot about this, to be honest with you, until when was we talking about? Day before yesterday?
Earlier today.
Was earlier today?
Mm-hmm. It was.
Well, I talked so much crap throughout the day, I don't know what's what. But anyway, making the
you
little.
need a shovel for the whole year.
I've got a deep one already out there dug. I try to go put sand in it from time to time.
Larimore.
Let's see. You remember that post you made about the crooked Christmas picture? That same little woman ain't go.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Hey, she did agree with me on the crooked Christmas decoration. I forgot about that, Keith. That's funny you brought that up.
It was crooked.
I told her, so you want me to turn around? We tell them old boys they got that thing crooked and let you tell them? Because them dudes was not happy about putting that stuff up.
No, I wouldn't brag. I wouldn't have went up and told them today. I wouldn't have that day. And he's been walking around like that with that target right there for like 3 days now. Because even Mr. Donnie told him yesterday, son, if she starts boiling grits, I'd get down the road.
He did tell me that yesterday. No, he said if she finishes that final stitch and she comes in there
He
with
said
that
you'll
pot of
be
grits,
waking up to
To
her finishing that final stitch after she boils them grits.
yeah. What was it? Oh, Mr. Donnie asked how you was doing, and
Mm-hmm.
one of Hannah's ribs dislocated the other day, and it really ain't went back in where it's supposed to go. But Mr. Donnie was checking on her. I told Mr. Donnie, what was it? Something along the lines of she popped off and I put her in line, and he said, "Boy, I know better than that." Then that's whenever he come on with the stitch and
The grits.
grits. Yeah. But back to where I was, Lee. We found that. There ain't no. Well, let me. Yeah, there ain't no address or nothing on there. Turn it around. There we go.
We saved one.
Yep, forgot all about it. We're gonna hold on to that puppy for New Year's.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be our 10th New Year's as a married couple in our little home.
Yep. And
Well, our 9th in our home, but 10 years married.
so when we go see Lee, February.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 months almost. That's been sitting there, and for however long he had it there at the house. But yeah, it'll be a cheers, Rick.
First one I don't think we've had alcohol since his mama bought us a bottle of champagne because we moved in our house the week before Christmas 9 years ago this month, and she bought us that as like a little housewarming, and it's your first New Year's and all that. So we drank, I mean, a little bitty bit of it.
Enough to spit it back out in the cup. It was terrible.
I wasn't gonna say all that. We drank a little bit of it, and I think that was the last time we had any alcohol.
I think so. Yeah.
We're not big drinkers.
No, Lord no. But saying that, and I was like, well, it'd be a cheers. Then we probably won't even make it to midnight. I doubt that very seriously.
I don't remember the last time we made it to
Yeah.
No, ours, I don't think our maple ain't blooming yet. That's crazy. Everybody up in the Carolinas is talking about maples blooming. You use major holidays to remember the anniversary.
Yeah, keep it simple. Don't complicate
That's
it.
for his sake, these.
Yeah. But no, I ain't seen any maples or anything like that.
All of our flowering plants are blooming.
For the most part, shrimp plants are going.
Yeah, it's blooming like crazy out there.
That shrimp plant is blooming more now than it did between spring and
heart. It was blooming too.
Yep. But
it's really, really weird.
The bees finally did hit the bucket feeder. Put a little video out the other day on. It was more on the pollen of this and that. Then we done the little slow mo short of their little legs dangling. Well,
yeah, we had a problem because Jubal and Button have figured out the open feeder, and it's just full of sugar syrup down. So every time they go out to pee, they make a beeline for that open feeder.
They ain't got popped yet. All the bees have it. Y'all know how they'll just, it's like they fly in like a lower gear, if you will, just like mellowed out.
They're just crazy.
Yeah, they're just kind of cruising along this and that. That's why everybody's been there. It ain't been like a hike. Let's hurry up and go. Everybody just coming in, chilling out for a minute.
Lazy days.
But been nice. I'll say that. But he's got them all.
Why are you nervous, Larimore? I thought it was funny to see. Mr. Russell got him.
Well,
DC said, ask her to marry you on Christmas Eve. Keep it simple. Mr. Russell said, now I see why you're
yeah.
Why are you nervous to put out sub, Larimore? Do you panic a little bit inside when you hear that question, Blaine?
No, because the flip side question is, well, yeah, I do. If you remember, won't you tell me?
Yeah, but
Got
don't make it as obvious as he does
Every time.
that you have no idea what I'm talking about.
If she asked if you're lying about it,
This woman.
don't say nothing. That way you can't get in the trap of, well, you told me to tell.
Oh. Well, dang, Blaine, you should have remembered that one.
Yeah, second dog.
Keith said what every man in the chat was thinking. Me. Drives me crazy. No, the only anniversaries I keep up with is when we started going together and when we got married.
Yeah.
He can't remember when we started going together, I don't think.
It was April
But
something.
when we got married.
April 20th something.
23rd.
See?
You was close.
Then we got married October 17th. I got that.
Remember the good things, not the bad things. You better be careful, Blaine.
Mm-hmm.
Be really careful, Blaine. You better say that in a really, really sweet, sweet way, especially if she loved that dog.
Do that while you're taking a swag of your Dr. Pepper, whatever it is. Oh, yeah. Drag it out for a second.
I wouldn't listen to Tim on these matters.
Then you divert her off on something else. Oh, good. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Basic coop, don't get us all in trouble.
Women are entirely too emotional to be practical. That's why he keeps me supplied with coffee.
Well, I just try to keep things interesting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun. Get them worked up. Y'all know how it is. If you ain't getting them worked up, there ain't no fun. Kind of thing. Just like a while ago. All right. About 30 minutes before we got on here, we were letting everybody outside to go do their business, this and that. Well, I opened up the door. Lo and behold, it was 70-something degrees today. And guess what the cat left at the
79 degrees today.
Correct. 79. Left at the foot of the front door there. A little old baby rat snake, about, I don't know, 5-6 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
Just laid there, and I was like, well, she done killed the poor thing, but she didn't kill it. I was going to try to bring it inside because it was going to get cold for a few nights, then turn it loose when it got back warm. She wasn't
near as cute as a baby squirrel.
No, she's like, yeah, that ain't happening.
Not in the house. We ain't got nothing. I mean, that thing will crawl out of the dog kennel. No, I'm not waking up to a snake on my pillow. Yeah, Lee figured out today that 3 years ago he was here on him and Miss Renee's anniversary and didn't even realize it because he took a picture with Jasper on their anniversary.
So, yeah, got a good laugh out of that. Yeah, it was a little video. Little cutie pie.
I mean, it was cute, but no, not in the house.
I could have kept it in a bucket or something. I mean, we got all kind of butter. You know how it is in the South. You got butter bowls and Cool Whip bowls put up for leftovers. We could just put him in there for a night or two. But
She's
no.
much happier than we were.
He's down there in the bee boxes in some hay. So
But I mean, I'm okay with snake. I'm not terrified of them, but I don't want to wake up to it in the bed. No, redneck Tupperware. Well, James, that is a sure enough blessing. That's a really, really awesome thing. You see his pioneer?
yeah, bam.
That's gotta be a relief.
No doubt. Be done with that note. Have some
For
snack money
sure.
after that.
Something.
A little bit to put back. Thank you, Lord. Yep. Yes, Larimore Redneck Tupperware, my man. I know what we're talking about. Everybody
knows what we're talking about. Tupperware bowls and ice cream buckets.
Ice cream buckets helps hold that gumbo and the big chili like Lee and them cooking.
Give your daughter-in-law my number.
Yes, I got a few more to need to be paid off.
Yes. Real. Nice.
There we go. Jack and Danae, they be using them too.
Just, that's a brand new pillow. The ruin the floor.
Mercy.
Oh.
Boy, everybody having a good time in the chat this evening. I'm glad y'all here, buddy.
Everybody had a good Christmas.
Oh yeah, how did Christmas go for everybody?
Clay said they had an awesome day with the grandkids.
As many of y'all know, we had to cut it short that evening last Sunday for one of the widow women. But ours was good. Ate good. Like she said, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we just pretty well sat here to ourselves and hollered at the dogs for 2 days. And I heard that, Joey. The man said, I had the last bowl of our Christmas gumbo today. Hey, ain't no gumbo gonna go to waste, that's for sure. You might throw some of that turkey out, but ain't no gumbo gonna go. We had us a bowl of it. Christmas Eve, I think. Got us a bowl of gumbo. But I guess that's more kind of like a traditional thing, if you will, down here for the most part. There's a good chance you roll up somebody's house around here, and I'm talking about all of us on the coast. There's going to be a pot of gumbo Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yes, sir, Mr. Russell. That's what Hannah was saying. The last bowl is always better than the first one because everything done had time to season up some kind of good. Just like a good old pot of greens. Let them babies sit in the fridge for a day or two, and you got that ham bone in there, or a good old pot of beans. Put the fat back in your greens. Throw that ham bone in a pot of lima beans, some cornbread. Get after it then. If I remember right, Mr. Russell Koopman, when you was down here, did you try the gumbo or? That's right. Okay. And the same Miss Sharon tried the gumbo, and Mr. Russell tried the was it flounder and some red beans and rice. Larimore saying some cornbread dumplings. Good evening, Dennis. DC said a good country stew is always better on the second, third heating as well. Lord, yeah, just about anything you put in a good pot. Day or two. Let it sit there and idle for a couple of days. Well, Lord Larimore, figured y'all be able to get on some, at least some kind of good shrimp over that way and do a gumbo. But if you want a good recipe, holler at us. We'll send you Hannah's grandma recipe. Who'd you send? Didn't you send that to Miss Sharon and Mr. Russell Cooper too? Mr. Russell said he had gumbo from down south and it's amazing. Oh, we'll shoot it to you, Captain. Yes, sir. Put that in your notes for me. She's fixing to find it. Get that baby on to you. You see, you ain't Danae hollering at you there. Your Uncle Jack up there. They in some pretty country too, Jasper. You could run for days. But yeah, Larimore, she's getting it, and I'll text it to you or get her. Shoot it to you. But yeah, I just about got frisky and went out today and scraped down foundation and getting everything cleaned up and look at getting ready at taking and waxing foundation and this and that, because y'all, it's going to be on us pretty quick the way these days is rolling by. We got about, I really say we're going into January now, probably about a month and a half before we better start opening our eyes a little bit on things. If they're going to go to taking off in mid-February, early March like they usually are.
Do you see Mr. Dan's comment?
The ordered gumbo from my wife when we were in New Orleans. Couldn't get past the crab hanging on the side of the bowl.
They don't serve that at the oyster.
No, that's just, I guess, more for a decoration kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, enjoy the crab leg. But, now they'll have some. There's some that'll put crab meat in it. Crab meat, shrimp, chicken, and whatever else. You're gonna have your okra in there, and you're gonna have your whatever else folks want to add to it. Well, Keith Larimore, y'all mosey on down, and we'll if y'all get this far south or on this end of the coast, holler at us, and we'll rendezvous somewhere, and we'll take you to the same place where we took Mr. Russell Koopman and Miss Sharon down there at the original Oyster House. We can take you to the one on Mobile Bay or the Showing Up Pretty one if you want to see the Gulf down there. There's one right there in Gulf Shores, about a mile from the beach. You ain't far from it at all. Mr. Dan Weaver said it was a fancy place. Oh yeah, that's why they put the little decor on there for you with old crab leg. Let me see here. But that'd be cool, DC. That would be fun just to be able to take a road trip and visit with folks. Go find 2 or 3 people in a state, and just mosey around and holler at the YouTube people.
Brian was asking Jasper how he's been.
Well, he's been snapping at them. He's gonna get a swollen spot on that nose. He keeps fooling with them the way he does. But they've been these last few days. They've been venturing out a little bit more, but for whatever reason, they're coming up near the porch, hunting around. I don't know if they're pulling like some micronutrient out of this old clay soil around here or whatever they're doing. But if they get anywhere within distance of him getting them, he's been trying to snap them and munch on them more or less, but he'll get reminded again and remedy him of that. He's just being lazy tonight. Jasper. She's saying he must have had a rough time, a rough season. Yeah, he's a pitiful, poor little puppy that she has spoiled rotten. Mr. Russell said that's a great place to eat, Tim. It sure is. They got some good food down in there at the Oyster House. The cool thing about the one on the bay is neat too, because you're right there on Mobile Bay, so you get to see all that. But if you go down to the Gulf, you can, when you're sitting in a restaurant, you're literally sitting on one of the canals, and they have big bay windows all the way down through the restaurant, so you can sit there and look at whatever's traveling through the canal and this and that. Every once in a while, you'll get a glimpse of old alligator out there, school of fish, them herons, this and that. Hey, they got all the oysters y'all want there now. Depending on, there's some of the folks, yeah, a lot of y'all heard, especially if you watched old Forrest Gump, about old Bayou La Battery, Alabama. That's the shrimp boat capital of Alabama, or the shrimp capital of Alabama. But down in the bayou down there, I've seen them old fellers out there. I know like ones like Joey and Lee. Y'all living over in Louisiana, y'all seen them fellers doing it too. They have them big old rakes, and they just stab down in that ground and pull them old oysters up and throw them in the boats there. Keith Larimore, she says she has sent it. Give us a thumbs up if you get it, my man. Clay, we was working for a gentleman after one of these hurricanes down there in Fort Morgan, and across the road was the bay side, and the Gulf side was on the other side. But fella was from LSU, and he got a degree from LSU, but he come over here for whatever reason, and he started up an oyster farm right there on the bay side. And the way he talks, he only sells his oysters to, I guess, the money folks on that end. However, I guess it's kind of like a beekeeping thing. He adds different stuff and makes sure they're fed good, and knows the whole science on raising them oysters up good. But fella, he makes a good living doing that. Tom, no, brother, we won't be able to make it up to anything this year. We had everything lined out. Had the room fixed up, so on and so forth, and all we had to do pretty well load up and go. And then everything on our end once again just went to pot. So we had to back on out of it. Lord willing, we'll be able to get up there and shake hands with everybody sometime or another. Okay. Or Hannah says, Lee, we'll get back in the talks of starting the Southeastern Beekeeping Conference down here. And we'll put something on. We'll make sure we have gumbo. And we'll make sure it's down on the beach somewhere down there. Either Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, something like that. But we got to thank you mountain folk up there in the Appalachians for us having such pretty beaches, because undoubtedly our white sands come from them mountains and wash down through the Mississippi River and everybody else. And that's what gives us our pretty white sandy beaches down here. Yeah, you don't want Jack and Danae's kind of oyster.
Jack and Danae's.
Mm-mm.
No.
We'll eat.
Can't even handle orange.
Hey, our oysters are good whether you eat them raw or fried, whatever you like.
Can't do it. I'll stick with potted possum. Do what?
That's a step above
Do they
Spam.
taste like chicken?
No,
Taste good.
they kind of got a lot of I guess a dull taste, if you will. That's why you need the what?
The Rocky Mountain.
No, Lord, no, not them.
That's what
Our
he
kind of
was
oyster.
saying.
Oh.
Do they taste like chicken?
Oh no, I'm out of that one. My bad.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna kiss you goodnight. Mm.
Well, if you build,
DC, I tell you what, I have been starving in my life. I have been starving, and it still never crossed my mind to eat something like that.
no, I'll go dig me a grub out of an old tree stump somewhere.
I'm with Larimore. Frog legs is about as far out there as I'm going.
It's a frog legs. It's good.
If they taste like chicken, then I'll stick with chicken. Probably your safest route, Brian.
That's something y'all should try that too down here. Get you some frog legs.
I mean, it's a whole lot of things that's edible, but that don't mean you need to eat them.
Well, I mean, some people say, frog leg, if you want to eat a frog leg. Let me tell you what, you get somebody to fry them babies up good, you talk about a meal. That's like right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's below
You
crawfish.
can get fried frog legs at the Chinese buffet.
Yeah, you can.
They're pretty good too. No, you'd see me scrunch my face up like a 2-year-old eating a lemon for the first time. Not even if I plug my nose, can I get one down?
Take us to the closest mom and pop restaurant that got a hamburger.
Soul food today. I need soul food. I don't know if Texas Pete can fix that, Mr. Dan. I really don't. I don't even think ketchup could fix that.
Yeah.
No.
Texas Pete's good though. I like those Texas Pete.
I mean, I like Texas Pete, but I don't think that's gonna fix a desert oyster.
I do prefer it over at Tabasco, for sure.
But I don't need a whole lot of hot sauce. Ain't nobody got nothing about bees we can talk about.
Well, everybody's kind of in the bee rut right now, unless you down here.
Okay, I can handle that, didn't I? Yeah, no, it's just a rut.
I mean,
there's nothing happening.
Folks in the North Country, they're looking at snow and their colonies out there going, we can't do nothing with them.
Larimore, my number one goal is not falling off the porch again.
Number one goal for improving your beekeeping season. Ours is to split early and at least try to gain a bit of a honey crop.
Sorry,
This year.
Clay.
And hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
I think this is the year they'll go to planting soybeans, so hopefully we'll gain a bit off it. And Lord willing, the Privet to do a good run this year too, since it ain't done much of nothing in the last 3 years really around here.
Oh, I miss getting stung so bad. I really miss getting stung.
Mr. Dan, we're requesting for the masses. What is your good luck food for New Year's?
I
Well,
don't know that it necessarily brings luck. We always grew up on you do a ham and black eyed peas and turnip greens and cornbread. And that's pretty much our staple New Year's meal around here. Pork loin and sauerkraut. I can handle the pork loin.
no, I can't do either anymore.
Oh, one of our dear brothers from church, the old Cajun man we talk about all the time from Louisiana.
He's a Quibido.
Yeah, he called me the other day, and somebody had gotten hold of a whole bunch of cabbage that wasn't too far from going bad, but they left it up at our church, and nobody else wanted any. So he took it home, and he called me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm making homemade sauerkraut. Y'all want some?" I said, "No, thank you. I love you, but no, thank you." No, I didn't care for it on the face or on the hands, but I miss the effects of getting stung so bad. Yeah, he's gonna have to find a happy medium and decide if he wants to really grow or if we want some honey this year. But we've got 4, so if we can come out of winter with 4, and we do a small split off of everybody, that'll double us. And we should be able to save at least 2 main colonies that we can do strictly honey production, and hopefully keep at least get 1 more split off the other 2.
Oh, I think.
And see where we go from there. But number 1 is staying on my feet. Oh, Lee, you're gonna make him cry. A face stain can make you look better.
Hey, them old face. I tell
Hey,
you.
Blake, Tim got the same one. She curled her little behind up in his nostril and stung him inside his nose.
She sure did. She hammered down on that baby too. I'm talking about felt her little claws hook, then whoop, right on the inside.
A lot of people down here will eat it, like just get a spoon or fork and eat it straight out the jar. But then people also eat pear salad. So I ain't going there either. That's a good one. How many of y'all have eaten a good old southern pear salad? And I can't even talk about it without cringing.
Oh, you talk about some pain up in there. She draws up and you trying to get that thing out and it's steadily showering down that venom in your nose. Like you'd be looking like one of these dogs around here just.
It was meant for Tom.
Oh.
What did I miss?
I guess getting stung.
I'm not sure.
We back up.
I'm lost. I don't know what was meant for Tom. I got confused.
But yeah, I at least try to cover my face now. I don't want them little girls getting me that way again. And I've had one go down in my ear, and that was not a comfortable feeling at all. Yeah, it was one of them. I don't panic very much.
To the face.
But, buddy, let me tell you, when she moseyed right on down in my ear canal like she was headed to the house, no.
Please comment saying a face stain could make you look better.
Well, they're saying JW took a sting in the ear, and Melissa laughed at him. It'd probably be hard not to, especially after once you figured out, hey man, you all right? And then once they say, that's whenever the
It's
smile and
all-
everything comes on. Look, don't be mad, but
That was funny.
it was.
Ooh, Sarah got a sting in her ear.
Now, she didn't sting me. She just went crawling down in there. Then, as I'm trying to just, deal with that alone, she hung out for a second or two, which seemed like an eternity. But then she just back right on out, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
I don't know why, but if they got the buzzing of when they got stuck in my hair
Well, because they're fire.
would like get me nervous quicker than if they got inside my veil, kind of thing, for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Well, because especially you women out there fooling with the bees, when they get in your hair and they get tangled up.
They had like 4 feet of hair at that point, and they get mad. It's like the more they try to get out, the madder she was getting.
Yeah, there was a few times before she got allergic there. She'd be like, "Will you please come get her out of my hair because she is mad."
I don't know.
But yeah, for whatever reason, they'll get tangled up in you women's hair, or if you got long hair.
That one. You remember the night when you talked me into we'll go put the queen in at night and it'll be a whole lot safer?
Oh yeah.
And as soon as we popped the lid, they just came at our face and I think we both got it like right under the eye, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Right under the eye. Yeah, Mr. Dan, they get on a whole new tone.
They crawled up our pants legs that night, tore our tails up.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't playing. So, if you're a new beekeeper out there, don't try to introduce a queen at nighttime for whatever reason. I thought that was a good idea at the time.
Bad.
Oh, shoot, all the bees are here. They'll be happy to see her, this and that. No.
Yeah. Well, we had 2 escapades of night beekeeping. That was the first one. And he convinced me that was just a fluke and we startled them. Because we went to the mean bees on another night and we was doing something, changing the box or something big. And you convinced me, maybe it was the bottom board, and you convinced me it'd be a better idea to do it at night. That's when they went up our pants and down our shirts and everywhere in between. That was horrible.
That was year 2 of beer.
DC said that was a funny video. Oh, that sounds good, Mr. Martin.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
I like it. She don't like it, but I like cutting me a big piece of that fat off that bad boy.
Mm.
Have that right there.
I cut it all off and give it to him. He loves it. Talk about having bees on the brain.
Hey, Carl, swing by here and we'll finish up whatever you ain't got left over there, or what you got left. That sure sounds good. Good old pop roast.
Yeah, it does.
We ain't had pop roast in a good little while.
Oh, wow. A long one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see. I don't know. It's just something that, I mean, it's got a good flavor, but I can't chew it up.
Oh, she'll pass it right on over to me. She'll know. Yeah, I'll take that. Don't you fret.
He will. Especially if we get he loves it when we order brisket sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. Pile that baby, put that right in the middle of that brisket sandwich. There's some old boys around here that can make some brisket sandwiches that drags their trailers around.
Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty good, too.
especially that man
I
down there.
shouldn't skip supper. I'm hungry.
Brisket sandwich sounds pretty good, don't
Mm-hmm.
it?
Ain't know where we can get one this time of night, though.
No, I ain't driving the mobile.
I know everybody used to like refuse to call it an actual live stream until Bob got popped. Then it was officially a live stream.
Telling Melissa Joey the best part of your opening video of the live test is when you and Mike get him running off by the bees when you open a hive after moving them. Hey, look, I'll tell y'all, man. Our first year, yes, it was our first year in one of our first nukes. There was an Asian gentleman that sold us some bees, and time to time we'll still go over there and see him because they sell a lot of equipment for
Yeah, they
some
have
really good prices.
deals on like frames and boxes.
And at first, I was suspect, so I told the old dude that had the bees, I said, "Look, hey, meet us here," and because I wasn't real comfortable just driving up to somebody's house, I didn't know this and that, especially off the internet, and so we met up, this and that, and I took that 5-frame nuke and I set it off in the back of the truck, and he walked over there with me at the edge of the truck, and I went to crack that lid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he said in Asian language, but all I got was "Don't do that."
Yeah. He was going to check and see if there was really bees in that box.
I was gonna make sure
Or
he
if he
wouldn't be
was
some.
selling us an empty box.
Yeah, you didn't throw some sandbags or something in the bottom of this box.
Yeah, but he that box said, don't do that. Because we were in like a little strip mall, shopping center place. It could have been bad.
Yeah, but he did us right. I'll say that when we got home, he did us right.
Yeah,
And,
we had good bees from him.
we did. We got several good nukes from him there our first year,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh
but-
yeah, what bee journal were you gonna read for Miss Sybil called us last week?
ooh,
I was fixing to read something.
I'm not sure. I can't
I
really
can't
say
remember
that.
what subject it was on. What were we talking about? Feeding?
No, I think so.
Something different.
I think I was trying to find something Christmas related in the bees.
Tim forgot. Imagine that. I forgot too, though. I can't say nothing. It was Christmas related?
I think so. I was trying to find something Christmas related. I don't know if it'll show up on the last one that I had.
Yeah. Let me walk out here and see if I can pull up the last live and see.
I don't know, but I can pull up any. Where was I? It seemed like I was getting into something about the Foxfire books, and then it was relating to the Foxfire books. Chasing the bee. Was it chasing? How the mountain folks was finding swarms, or how the mountain people was going after the bees. How they were tracked because you had to do the cross point.
Mm-hmm.
Or was that time for
So you read it? Oh, okay.
Can't remember.
Let me
When
see if I can find.
because it sure don't bring it up on the. Well, let me see what the history's got on here. I have no search history. It don't save it undoubtedly. I think that's what it was.
What?
I don't know. Maybe she can find it for me. We'll go back to it. Mr. Dan, it's already wrecked, my man. Yeah, we had to jump up and run. one of the widow women called us. She was worried about she needed to call the ambulance or this or that. So we went up there, kind of help her out. But thank goodness she she was able to get to her doctor the next morning. This and that. Make a long story short on that end of things, but she is doing better. Thank goodness. But, uh, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it was. We was getting into them trailing them bees through the mountains up there, and like Spillman's neck of the woods, Ricky, and all y'all up there in them Appalachians. Because he was talking about. I think we got into where he was melting that wax off of hot rocks and using that for a lure, then adding that particular oil to it as well. Okay, Mr. Dan says bee leaning was the week before. All right, Miss Sarah there at Happy Hives. Y'all have a blessed one. If we don't see you or talk to you, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful new year. Yes, sir, Dennis. We are right there with you. It won't be long. That's what I thought about. I should have got out there and tinkered with a little bit of it today, since it's going to be cold these next few days. But like I said, getting boxes cleaned up, getting foundation scraped down, get whatever wax we can render off of it, re-wax the foundations, have all that stuff ready to go. So we did that the last 3 years in a row, and it has helped tremendously as far as just going out there and setting boxes on stuff whenever they go to building out. Then the only thing we really need to do is go to the old place up there and get them swarm traps and clean up whatever's living in them things and get all them ready for the season to come. We did discuss a little bit, Hannah and I, of potentially, if we can get things built up enough around here, if we get 10 or 12 sitting here at the house and have a little bit more to tinker with, we're thinking about putting a few up there at the old place and starting a yard up there to see what kind of differences we have as far as them having a good flow, good season, which we're only about 10 miles from the old place, but that's just kind of in the idle stage, depending on how everybody takes and does out here this year. I'm really hoping we have a much better season than we've had in the last 3 years. Season hadn't been nothing really brag about around here. It was either too much rain or the privet burn off, and then we got our rain. Or like last year, we didn't get our rain until late summer and compromised everything. Then it says, me and my friend, we bought 600 frames for our boxes. Assemble, or y'all got to assemble them? If you got to assemble, there's going to be a little bit of work ahead of you, but it's well worth it to get them boxes full. Well, there you go, DC. Yeah, if you want to, got your little nest egg to sit on, got your piece of equipment, you're eyeballing, have you a little bit there to either go ahead and purchase or save a little bit more and get whatever you want, or if you want to buy a particular genetic and kind of do your own thing around there. Okay, there you go, Dennis. Shoot you a drop on in. You ain't got to fool with all that lovely assembling and glue and dragging everything out. Well, there you go, DC. So maybe I'll order a clarifier after all instead, or buy new boxes. If things keep on, I see our maple probably going to bloom maybe late July. I mean, not July, January. We keep up these warm temperatures like this, and spring will move on in pretty quick. There's a real good chance we'll start seeing that maple bloom mid-January or so. But I hadn't paid too much attention around here, but I heard some folks chirping they're seeing quite a bit of nettle, this and that around. So had to give them a little bit to pull on till that maple goes to blooming, then everything else right on behind that. Larry Moore says, I got to get some more deep boxes. I have some less than 3 years old already trying to rot. Look, y'all, this just a helpful little hint now. You do your own dealings, but if you can't afford or you don't like wax dipping boxes, either or, most folks it's just you may not be able to afford it. But go to a paint store, Sherman-Williams, or we have Sherman-Williams and BLP as two of the main paint stores around here. We buy a marine varnish from BLP Paint. Make sure it's a marine varnish. And put you a good, you ain't got to get crazy with it, just put you a good load on there. Just like you was going to paint your boxes. You can get it in a satin or a high gloss, depending on how you want to go with it. But we've got boxes out there 6 years old, and there ain't not near rotten spot on them boxes anywhere. And that marine varnish will take a beating, especially in the sun, weather, and you have tools and this and that. That's the only way we go with treating any of our boxes as far as keeping them from rotting. And I paint the whole outside, the top lip and the bottom lip. And on the bottoms of the top, I only roll about an inch up on the inside. I don't roll the inside any. I leave that open for the bees to put their propolis and stuff in there, however they want to do that. But I do have at least an inch at the bottom and at the top on the inside rolled with that marine varnish. And y'all, them boxes, a lot of them still look just about brand new, to be honest with you. And they've been sitting out in the weather for 4, 5, 6 years. Let me get back in your comments. It's time telling DC, invest is going to give you the best. Indeed. It's like on anything, you got to spend it to make it. More, that'd be nice to build some out of cypress. Those horizontal hives we got out there, that's what they are. They're cedar and cypress. The actual boxes are cypress. The legs on them is what's the cedar part. But we done them the same way. We loaded them up with that marine varnish, and which that old cypress is going to take a little while longer to anything to happen to that old cypress. But just far as if you want to protect it in any kind of way, but it makes some pretty boxes, whether you do a Langstroth or them horizontals out there. My bad, Mr. Randy, my bad. Well, on the flip side, there'll be more people that'll go for the wax dipping than take the marine varnish route. But if y'all do want to do your wax dipping, Mr. Randy holler at us whenever he gets that tank fired back up and y'all in his neck of the woods. Y'all go holler at him. There are several of you went and seen him this past year and come out with some good looking equipment. As a matter of fact, he did one for us for was it the 1,000 giveaway? The 1,000 sub giveaway? Mr. Randy did the wax dip boxes for us to give away. I believe it was. But yeah, he did a 10 frame deep bottom board, solid bottom board, entrance, and a migratory lid to go on it. And did that wax dipping. And some fella up in Michigan or Minnesota, I think it was, won that thing. Let's see. Larimore says I would if I could get them dipped. Ain't nobody close in his area. All right, for the ones of you that know, what's a rough startup on having a wax dipping get up? I'm gonna just shoot off on what? I think so. But I'm just say right off the top of my head, probably I'm gonna say 3,000 to 5,000 to get something like that going. Or if you just got some old stuff laid around there and you can weld everything together yourself, save quite a bit on it. But I imagine a brand new get up to do any kind of wax dipping, probably a nice little chunk of change. All right, DC saying you can build smaller ones for less. But your main cost, I'd imagine, is going to be your wax. Because what you got to have, how many pounds of wax you got to put in one of them, Mr. Randy, to do a good dipping? Okay, there we go. Mr. Randy said 3,500 just for the tank. Oh no, I say what, about 20 pounds of wax have to go in one of them things? Because I watched Mr. Ed's video and there was somebody else I was watching. I think one of y'all up here in the North Country said some of them folks won't even tell you to come by unless you do X amount of boxes. Just because I guess it's expensive to get everything going. You wax, like Mr. Dan saying, you wax any fuel, most likely going to be your cost breaker. All right, DC said, I've seen bills that cost about $2,000 before the wax, but they are on smaller size. Ooh, oh way off. Mr. Randy saying, I think to fill up was 300 pounds of wax. Yeah, I was way off on that. So there's your expense right there. But in the long run, it's well worth it because you got boxes that ain't gonna go nowhere. They've been good trading. They'll hold for you for a well number of years. It's one of them. Once again, going back where with Tom's comment saying, pretty much you got to spend it to make it worth a while. Invest your money into it more or less. She can't find it. We'll try to figure it out. Well, I didn't write it in my Beekeeping news either. What article it was on the big journal.
But now it won't even let me back in. That's all. It's the crap.
Mr. Dan saying, yeah, if you start at the waxing, you best be doing more than 4 boxes. You see, from what I've seen, the burner setups work better. The 4 burner sets work better. The 2 seem to take a little longer to heat up. Use more fuel. You right about that, Keith Larimore. You sure ain't gonna take it with you, so make an investment. Put it in there. And that's one less thing in a few years you got to worry about having to go back and buy new boxes or anything.
Yeah, everybody's saying real happy with Carfield, wax tip box.
Let me look over here. I think I had. I don't know if I had to delete a bunch of pictures not long ago. So I had to delete a bunch of pictures not long ago to make room, but I thought I had.
Mr. Dan said she ain't taking the boxes with you.
Mr. Randy's picture. I got the picture of him and Miss. Let's see. I don't know if you can see him in the background or not. No, it's Mr. Randy and Miss Leona. No. Hannah pointed this out to me. Look at this little girl here. See, she's kind of casually strolling around. But look, ain't no backside.
She didn't like it first.
She would be still.
That's amazing to me that she's
There we go. Right there.
moving.
No backside.
Absolutely no habit. But she's got wings. Her legs obviously work. And she has no body.
I'm back. I done pushed some buttons. Okay. Action. We're back going again.
Is that
Yep, DC hit the nail on the head there.
what?
Push buttons. I sure did. But that was the zombie we had. That was early spring in that swarm. We did have 2 zombie bees. Yeah. A different time. And thinking about it, any of y'all still in here, the ones of you that won for Blaine's app, have any of y'all been smashing buttons on that thing and kind of seeing how you like it? I meant to ask that early on. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Okay.
Blurry.
Emma? Since it does anything. Okay. We're clear. All right, Grayson, take care, bud. Yeah, Blaine, I guess I should have asked that early on while everybody's still in here. When folks went to bed or Danae's work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else had it? Clay and
I think Clay,
Keith.
Keith Spillman, Clay, Keith Spillman. Was it 3 or 4?
3.
It was 3?
No,
Okay.
it was 4.
Who got the 4th one? I can't remember who got the 4th one. All right, Jack and Danae, super awesome. Good deal. But for you Android user, give me the name again before I butcher it like I always do. Apioli. I'm gonna push another button. If you got an Android phone, you can go download it there. Uh-oh. Going the wrong way. I thought I had the picture in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. That's what it looked like on the Google Play. Go in the Google Play Store and you can download it for free, and you got all kind of good stuff with it there. Then to top it off, if you upgrade to the Pro Series, there's a lot more on the benefit end there. I think you can map directions, keep your distance on things, several useful tools. The whole deal is a good useful tool. But if you got an Android, y'all go download it, and the more folks that download it, and if you're able to get the Pro Series, then Blaine can crank it on up and start getting it on out, floor wheeling on the iPhone end. No, Dennis hadn't used any L brackets. Which would be a good idea, I reckon, if you're just trying to stick your one on back, kind of hold that puppy up for whatever reason you want to get in there. I guess the only thing with that though, you have to be careful with your suit. Make sure you didn't get snagged in any kind of way. Plant them puppies on the side. Oh, is she going? She is going. Yeah, she's awake. She's ready for acorns and crickets. No, I meant to grab some the other day, but there's plenty of acorns out there. Oh yeah, she'll sit in there and she'll do her little flips. What she's doing, she get my she just woke up. She's pretty well telling me I'm hungry. Hook me up with my acorns, and then she'll eat her little field, and right back in her little bed she goes. But just a few more months. Soon as spring gets here, she's gonna go out into the wild, wild woods out there. Yep, so she can go do flying squirrel stuff. She's been fun though, but it's time to let nature be nature. Yep. But we are going to keep her little house that she lives in now. I'm going to take that thing about 20 foot up in an oak and just mount it on the side of an oak tree so she'll have her little house up there.
I hope she hangs around.
Oh yeah, I think she will. She ain't gonna go far. There's a hassle of them little things out there right now flying around. We do have a bunch of little flying squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing though is like when you turn the porch light on, the only part you see is a little flash where they're just going right in front of the yard, and every so often you could get a glimpse of them hitting that tree and running up. But she'll have plenty of friends to hang out with out there, that's for sure. Oh, she'll be a mama squirrel before long. Oh yeah, I told Hannah, I said, she'll probably fly up on this porch at nighttime while you're sitting out here. We got a little call for her. I mean, just like you call a cat or a dog, but she'll come to you, this and that. So I imagine she'll do the same thing when she gets out there. But so don't let JW paint her yellow.
What was that? A brown dog or something?
I think it was, or something to do with one of them critters, either coons or the groundhog.
You right about that, Joey.
No, because it's a quick little, all you see is a little flash and thinking, what in the world was that? But like sitting here with while we got these days where we can open up the house and it's just right weather as far as having the house open. You can hear them out there. Y'all, you country folks definitely know, but you hear that little squeak from them. DC said they don't have them up there. No, that's like us. They got chipmunks, but we don't have chipmunks this far south. But Hannah's brother is 40 miles, literally 40 miles north of us, and the next county. But up there they got chipmunks. But I have never seen a chipmunk in the woods in our part of the woods. I don't know if there's just a line that nature says don't go beyond this or what, but never seen them. She didn't even know we had scorpions down here. Mm-hmm. Not knowing about having scorpions.
Oh yeah,
All right, Larry Moore, take care of yourself, Captain. And a happy new year to y'all as well. What are we noticing there?
YouTube is flagging everybody's comments and making it okay to approve it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like Mr. Dan's about he paints all the penalty catches and Miss Flag Mike Penguin like 3 times for saying hey to someone.
It's just none of those words. I mean, no words like that. The only thing that I have flagged on words in this chat is foul language and inappropriate words. But for the most part, hey, it's open chat. But everybody knows in here we don't get down on too much disrespect and foul language, but we love to laugh and carry on. There ain't no telling what they're doing with all this YouTube mess. It's done got to where, you even have to watch your words of what you say on your firearms and this and that. That's why y'all hear me with lead dispenser and you pew pews. Let's see if I can get this up here. Mr. Keith Larimore sent this to us a few minutes ago. But this is his maple up there. There we go. There you go.
You got it, Jeff?
Y'all might be able to get a glimpse of it there, but sure enough. If maple's blooming, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else come up there said that. Blaine's getting flagged for his inappropriate words. No, Chris, you haven't been flagged.
No, Lord, no. I reckon so, DC. It's looking like it. I figured if you don't see any kind of blooming that getting after it, it'd have been us down here. But because usually it's like springtime, folks is watching us, and it just kind of gradually everybody up in the North Country. Then come wintertime or fall, we start watching the North Country folks until everything trickles on down this way.
It was JB that won the other one.
JB.
Because their phone wouldn't let us comment.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So he said the app's working great.
Awesome. Good deal. Yep. And it's easy to operate too. Get back on that app for a second. If I can operate that thing, nobody should have problems with it, because I guarantee you, by the time Blaine got done working the bugs out on my end, that dude, he's set to go for any kind of, what do you want to call it? If you need assistance on it or something. Tech support. That's it. Because I put him through the tech support. And a lot of it was just, I had it on the wrong email for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my woman come on along and saved me.
What would you do?
Bailed me out. I heard Blaine take a deep breath over the phone. Oh, Lord, finally got done with this dude. Good grief.
Blaine said I needed to add more buttons.
What I missed. Philip talking about everywhere you're going to start talking spicy food and putting your bun in the creek again.
In the creek. Dummy
works.
buttons that don't
Yeah.
do nothing.
Keep them at bay and occupied.
Mhm. You should so do that, boy.
Have a buttons button.
Yeah. When you mess something up, you can hit the buttons, red button, and just blow the whole thing up
Yep.
and start over.
Start over. Yeah.
It's done.
No, you are. She says she ain't run off. She's just trying to move around, not trying to be rude.
Make it tiny so he won't push it through.
That's one way to get. That's one way to get it going too. Oh, there's a shiny one right there. Let's see what this one does.
Or label it in the black shirt. Or
Yeah, DC or well, her back and her hip. Then one of her doggone ribs dislocated the other day, and it ain't went back in. So we may have to end up calling the old chiropractor and see if he can get that rib back in place. Oh yeah, Blaine, that puppy's easy. I mean, it's 99% of it self-explanatory. You put your hive in there, name it, number it, whatever you want to do, and you can go down through your brood, what your queen's looking like, honey stores for the ones of you that do your M treatments, fooling with the beetles, wax moths. I mean, anything that you need to know about a single colony there. And this ain't a paid promotion either, but we're glad Blaine invited us to be a part of it. And especially for the not computer savvy folks like myself, I guess. But just super, super simple. And especially if you're a note taker, you can jot your notes down in there. I think it's on the pro part. Blaine can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you don't want to type it in there, then you can do an audio. You can hit a record part, then just like the old doctor putting your notes in his phone or something. You can do the exact same thing for that particular hive and say, okay, look, hey, everybody's looking good, or hive number 37, we need to throw a little bit of feed on, and just anything and everything in between. Well, I wasn't going to talk about it. Was actually $60,000 between the last 2 years. Button. We're trying to talk on TV here. But yeah, a grand total of 60,000 Blaine has sent to us. It's kind of funny money, but you know, anybody wants to tattle about that, I sent y'all a little bit of it in y'all's prizes last year, whatever the giveaways. So y'all are culprits too now of that funny money. Yeah, y'all got some of it. I think Mr. Randy got some. Miss Leona got some of it. Yeah, we shared the wealth with several of y'all out there. I even gave my brother-in-law a couple thousand of it. I gave him a couple thousand of it. Told him, I said, look, I said, you want to mess with the sister-in-law? I said, go tell her when you get home in a day or two, you went out to the mailbox and just found this wrapped up or something in the mailbox. And he sure enough did. Needless to say, she was not impressed with me giving him that money because it threw her off for a minute. She thought somebody done left they drug money at the wrong house. Yeah. Is that what it was? Oh, she, oh, she thought it was a plant from the FBI, like the FBI had planted it there because she has an application in with the FBI, and she thought it was a test from them to see if she turned it in, this or that. But yep, she wasn't impressed very much because she's sure looking forward to getting that job, and it got her worked up pretty good. I'll say that. We still got that old case back there too, Blaine. Uh, I have to drag that out for the next live and remind everybody and show the folks what Blaine was sending his entries in during the, what was it, the first two utes, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the crowd.
He says she's going to be listening in on B chat, see if she gets that job. I hope she does. She's pretty close. So she's already passed all her whatever they require of you, this and that, and there's a good chance she's going to get the job. So I got to remain on my best behavior after that. Have an in-law that's a Fed. Well, I mean, I do have protection to a point, but you just got to test the waters in the beginning. Yes, we paid our Alabama beekeeping thing fee. Well, no, we didn't do that, but it just so happened I know somebody on some higher levels. That'd probably just change y'all's mind. How about that? Yeah. Well, what time is it anyway? Oh, we got a few more. Charge it up. Oh, y'all bear with me. I got to dig a charger out right here, right there. Here we go. Oh, there's still going to be plenty of Walmart shenanigans. That's a private entity, so good luck with stopping me on that. We need to get there. It's been a little while too. I did find a video where we went in, showing y'all how to do the old camera deal in there, but
yeah.
Yeah, Blaine says, DC, the FBI is going to show her these Walmart videos and ask, do you know this man? Denied. No.
Serial.
I did tell Hannah, I said, whenever she was in her early stages of doing her application, I said, they're going to look at us and everybody else kind of thing, right? And she's like, I really didn't think of that. I said, well, they going to check into everybody. Nobody come knocked on the door, but you can guarantee you they was looking.
They probably had a whole lot of calls when they got to the Walmart surveillance files.
Well, they turned around when they seen the Walmart surveillance. I was like, this dude's too much. Even we can't control this one.
Lord help him, his mama tried.
She did. Yeah, it won't be long. We got to re-register too. I think they'll go to sending them notices out about February, I believe it is, around here. Give you them friendly reminders that.
No, I think it came the other day.
Did it? Oh, never mind. Anna believes it's already here, so.
Okay.
Undoubtedly, they started early. Jasper ain't much of it either.
You shouldn't be handling that, Jasper.
Paying the privilege tax. You know what I'm saying?
He said all I gotta do is give him a kiss. Cool. Okay. You say hey,
Yeah, they probably did. They probably did, Blaine.
what?
He said they didn't knock on your door because they stopped by and went through the house when y'all weren't there.
Yeah, not with Jubal and Jasper in here. They did.
Oh, Jasper probably just sat down and looked at them, especially if they had snacks. Oh, you got snacks? Yeah.
Hot dog.
See, right there. I like snacks.
Eat those smart fellas.
Mm-hmm. He said, if you want me to take care of Possum, I can do that for you. But y'all come on in.
Yeah.
Are you silently judging folks, Jasper? As Flower Street Brian would say.
Not much.
Nah, he thinks she's got snacks. That's a good point, Blaine. So remember that day Jasper didn't eat his dinner? That's the day they came by. Mm-hmm.
Well, even snacks won't break through Jubal and Button, though. They still don't
No.
like Mr. Donnie.
No. Jasper, you ain't today. You won't know if you need snacks.
You need some new snacks, Jasper.
Look up. Hold your head up and tell her, yes, ma'am, I do. Yeah, these puppies ain't liking Mr. Donnie. Little Buttons and Jubal over here. Stella and Jasper, they love him to death. But the little peaceful protesters, for whatever reason, they're not a fan of Mr. Donnie yet. It's like they're in shock, I guess, best way to put it.
He's so loud.
She gonna send you a big package, that way you can share with your children.
Jasper.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna tell him thank you.
Tell her thank you, Jasper.
You're not gonna give me the next.
He says thank you, Danae.
He's giving me her kisses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I about derailed out as far as I can go on things. No, I didn't. I forgot one thing. And this is to everybody. Everybody and to our members as well. But it has been a wonderful year for us, sitting here chit-chatting with y'all. Everybody that comes to support us every Sunday that we're able to make it. For the ones of you early on, everybody that rides it out to the end here with us, then you folks that catch us on the replay there. I had no idea as many people went and watched the replays they did, but thank you everybody that's in the live chats with us every Sunday.
We love y'all.
Thank you everybody that catches us on the replay, and to our members, y'all do not know how much of a blessing y'all's membership have helped us in many, many ways. We don't say it enough, but just know that we do appreciate y'all and everything you do on that end. But overall, the support of everybody, we are humble, and we do thank you for watching our videos. There ain't much to them. You ain't gonna get no education from over here, that's for sure. But yeah, we get some good laughs, a good fellowship going on. Then every once in a while, we'll try to get a guest on here, and I'll try to start working better on that, get some guests coming in. But thank y'all very, very much.
From the bottom of our heart.
Yep. You want to come sit down here a second? just quick, DC says he'd like to end it out in a prayer.
Okay.
And we can do that, DC. Absolutely.
Just take me a moment to get here.
We get it. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right.
You gonna pray?
Is there anything you want to say?
Just sorry, I wasn't here very much tonight, y'all. I'm just hurting.
Well, folks,
But
understand.
we do love y'all, and we pray for y'all, and we appreciate y'all very, very much. We sure wouldn't be here without you.
No, Lord, no. But, we'll close it out with a prayer and then see y'all next year.
Proverbs 16:9.
All right.
That's the what I'm rolling with again this year.
We'll go with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Father in heaven, Lord, we do thank you for another day. We're grateful for the fellowship that we are allowed to have with one another, even though we can't sit around the table with one another. We do sit here and have some good fellowship, have a good word from time to time, but no matter where we're at in this, we know you're in control of things, and we just ask you to lead and guide us through them. Lord, as we go into a new year, we ask that you lift us up, bless everybody needing blessing, heal the sick, be with the needy, Lord. And we just ask you to lead and guide our path, be the light. We do love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, y'all.
That's a good ending for the final live of 2025.
There it is. It's been fun.
Mm-hmm. It has.
And Lord willing, we'll see you next Sunday on the live
Yeah.
chat.
Lord willing, we'll be here.
But
Maybe not with bells on, but we'll have a smile.
But if nothing else, we'll see you in between here and there to
Jasper's trying to say goodnight.
in the live chats with everybody else, Grayson and
Come here. You gotta come over
everybody.
here, Sue.
Get over here. You want to tell everybody bye? Really? I don't even know. Can y'all?
He's like, we're not supposed to be. Y'all are in the wrong chair.
So Jasper saying bye.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say it too.
Yeah. I hope y'all have a good week
That's it.
and a safe New Year's.
Indeed.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Y'all take care.
Till then, God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.
Hit the button, Jasper.
You ready?
Well, guess that's it for today. See you next time at Gunline Bees.